Meek Mill addresses supporters outside Philadelphia court before facing same judge who revoked his parole to plead for retrial. Meek Mill has addressed supporters outside of a Philadelphia courthouse, ahead of a scheduled appearance before the judge who revoked his parole to plead for a retrial. The 31-year-old rapper, whose real name is Robert Rihmeek Williams, addressed the crowd on Monday at the Philadelphia Criminal Justice Center prior to a hearing before Judge Genece. Mill's attorneys have asked for a new trial in his 2008 drug dealing and gun possession conviction based on credibility issues with an officer who testified at his trial. At least 3 convictions of other defendants based on that officer's testimony have been thrown out this year. At the rally, Mill thanked his supporters for helping him be free from prison for Father's Day to spend it with his son. Mill was released from prison in April pending the outcome of an appeal to reverse his conviction, after being locked up by Brinkley in November for 2 to 4 years for violating his parole by assaulting an airport employee in St. Louis and driving a dirt bike recklessly in Manhattan. Brinkley also found repeated failures to report travel and multiple failed drug tests. At the rally, Mills pledged to devote himself to make a difference in justice reforming, saying he would use his fame to help others. Video of the speech shows, "I actually left a lot of men inside them walls who can't spend Father's Day with their sons, and some of them men are actually innocent," he said. "Downstairs in the dog kennel in the basement men fighting for their freedom every day," said Mills, referring to the detention center within the courthouse. Of his own case, Mills explained, "I was 18 years old. I was caught in the system, I was alleged of a bunch of crimes and I just rolled with the punches." Prior to his 2008 conviction, Mills was put on probation for illegally possessing a firearm and assaulting a policeman when he was 18 years old. He claims he was beaten up by officers without cause and falsely arrested. In the 2008 arrest for drug dealing and gun possession, the arresting officer Reginald Graham was reportedly under investigation by federal authorities for several alleged acts of corruption before he retired in 2013. The Philadelphia District Attorney's Office has not opposed Mill's request for a new trial. The state Supreme Court recently split on a request by Mill to remove Brinkley from his case, after the rapper's attorney Joe DeCopine alleged judicial misconduct. He claimed that Brinkley had behaved oddly for a judge, requesting a shout-out in one of Mill's songs and showing up in person to observe his community service.